Hey there, YouTube. Okay, yeah. Previous video, we're going to talk about the Ocarina of Time weapons for my infamous binder of Zelda. Now, for any of you new people out here, the reason why I'm explaining these, especially for you who've already played it, is for the new people. Yeah, basically who don't know what they do. And it is kind of a spoiler, but you know, at least I'm not telling you where to get this kind of stuff. All right. Anyways, yeah, here's a Deku stick, and basically in Ocarina of Time, you could use this pretty much only as a kid. Alright, and I mark these with like Y and A for as in like young and adult. See that little Y and A, Y and A. That is for young and adult. They can both use this. Anyways, yeah, you can light this on fire and get some torches. Yeah, pretty much like torches. Pretty cool and really helpful, especially the first dungeon. Anyways, yeah. Now this is for adult Link only. Basically, this is a hook shot. And later on in the game, you can actually upgrade it to a long shot. AKA, you can shoot from farther distances. Anyways, okay. Now, in young Link and adult Link can use these bombs, and they do what they always do: blow stuff up. You gotta love it. It always comes down to blowing something up with the bomb. I love this series. Anyways, yeah, and again, young and adult Link, bomb shoes. Basically, these guys are like bombs, but they're mobile. They can move around. And in Phantom Hourglass, you can actually draw a path for where it goes. This just goes in one straight line. But can go up walls, ceilings, all that happy stuff. Alright, Deku Nuts. Not exactly my best drawing. I wasn't that good of a drawer when I did this maybe 2 years ago. But this is a Deku Nut for young and adult Link. Sends off a flash of light. Yeah, like throw it to the ground, and there goes a flashlight. Stun enemies. And Sheik uses them for, disappear. Sheik and Impa use them, or Sheikahs. This is what they are, both of them. They use them for, they'll throw it down, flash a light, and they disappear, most likely teleporting. Okay, and here's the fairy slingshot. That's for young Link, and it's just basically a slingshot. Here's another one for young Link, boomerang, and it does whatever all boomerangs does, except for it can kill stuff. And here's the gold gauntlets. The silver gauntlets look the same except for the gold. That yellow is going to be gray. And basically, the silver gauntlets, you can lift up boulders and stuff. And the gold gauntlets, basically you can lift up heavier stuff like pillars. Really helpful. And the bow and arrow, yeah, shoot arrows. And in the game you get fire, ice, and light arrows. Can be, especially the light arrows, you're going to want those and the fire. The ice arrows, they're not all that important, but they're really handy for other stuff. Now, and that's just for adult Link, these two things. Alright, now, for the Lens of Truth, it's young and adult Link. You can see invisible things with them. Kind of like the looking glass up here. Alright, then there's the Fairy Ocarina for young Link. And for, playing certain songs. Here, Iron Boots and Hover Boots for adult Link. Hover Boots, you can, walk in air for, about 3 seconds. Iron Boots just sinks, you can't really, when you go into water, you can't really sink to the bottom. That's what these are for. So as long as you have a blue tunic, you're fine. Megaton Hammer, awesome weapon. Really powerful, and just basically a hammer. It's used in the Fire Temple, especially. Really helpful for the boss. It makes everything quicker. And it's for adult Link only. Here's the bomb bracelet for young Link, and this is one of the newest drawings out of this entire thing. It's where it lets young Link actually lift up bombs, like flower bombs. It's pretty much all it's used for. And here's the Ocarina of Time for adult Link. Again, this is younger. This is earlier, and after the bomb bracelet came, before the bomb bracelet, I drew the Fairy Ocarina. But again, this is maybe about a few years ago, and I wasn't that good of a drawer back then. All right. And the crystals that you get from the Great Fairy. This is Dense Fire, which you can. I can only remember where you get 2 of them. I can't remember where you get all 3, but I'm not gonna spoil that. You're going to look that up on the walkthrough. Nah, heck, I'll just tell you anyways. Yeah, you get this in Zelda's courtyard by blowing up something. You get, I think it's Far's Wind. You get, when you get to Jabu Jabu's lair, it's right there in the far right backhand corner. You swim back there, blow it up, you can get it there. Basically, yeah, that creates a wall of fire. You have to have this. So make sure when you're in Zelda's court, or actually right outside the castle, keep following the path to the very right and you'll find it. You need that for the Shadow Temple. You have to have this. So in Ocarina of Time, when you reach the castle along those vines, once you climb up the vines, get past the front gate, keep following that path to the very right and you'll find it. And Forest Wind is only used in temples. It can teleport you. You could like use it, and like if you exit the temple, you can come back in and use it again. You go right to the spot you used it in. It's kind of like saving in a temple. And Neighbor's Love is one of my favorites. This, it puts like this protective barrier. You will get hit and like flash red, but you won't lose life for it. Really helpful. And that's pretty much it under this. And considering it's wasted like a lot of time, and I can only record 5 minutes. I mean 10 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and do one more before the next video. Alright, now here, this is all young Link. In Majora's Mask, you're always a kid, and you get to use some of the stuff you didn't use in as an adult in Ocarina of Time. Lens of Truth, same thing as last time. See invisible things. Ocarina of Time, like this time when you play the Song of Time, you actually go back in time. In Ocarina of Time, well, that's a lot of time. In Ocarina of Time, all you can do is like move this certain blue colored block, which is actually pretty helpful because it's actually really helpful. Okay. Alright. And Bomb does what it always does. Same thing with the Deku Nut. A Powdered Keg. That's something only a Goron can carry. There is a glitch where you can make Deku Link carry it, but I don't know the glitch. Okay. And yeah, basically it's like Bomb, but more powerful. It's kind of like a Super Bomb. Deku Stick does what it always does. And it's just like an Ocarina of Time. Bows and arrows with fire, light, and ice arrows. And then there's a hook shot, which you couldn't use as Young Link in Ocarina of Time. Does what it always does. Same with the Banchu. Now, here are your 4 transformation masks. I mean, there's one that's the Giant's Mask, which I'm debating, like myself, if it's either a transformation mask or not. I mean, it transforms you into a giant, but you know, I'm not really sure if that counts. This Deku Mask is something you pretty much you get turned into Deku Scrub at the beginning of the game, and you have to like go through, get your Ocarina back, and play the Song of Time, and it becomes a mask. So you can turn into a Deku Scrub whenever you like. This, you have to have the Song of Healing, which is what you use to get the mask off for that. With the Ghost of Goron, you get this mask. It turns you into a Goron. Song of Healing for a Zora that's floating in the water. You push him to shore, and he dies and turns into a mask. This, you have to have all 20 masks, which if you look up the walkthrough on Zelda Universe, and I think it's on Zelda Dungeon 2, most likely. And they do have a few things that aren't that need to be updated, but yeah, that turns you into the best thing that could be in there. Fierce Deity Link. I even admit it's more powerful than the Ocarina of Time adult Link. He is awesome. He has this amazing blade, and there is a glitch that I know, and it's what I use, but like it's where you can become Fierce Deity Link outside of boss battles or boss chambers. You can look it up like on the internet, and he'll also give you warnings of what not to do in another video as Fierce Deity Link. But like if you go on YouTube, type in how the Fierce Deity glitch, you should see a video made by DD Guy 333, if I remember correctly. And that's about it. I'll see you guys in the next video. I've got like 8 minutes running, and I can only go up to 10. That's where I'll stop. I'll see you guys in the next video.